All right, y'all. When we left off, we had just learned about Lewis and his unfortunate demise that still makes me uncomfortable. So we are going to dive directly into it. Like I said, I don't know how much more of this game there is left. I'm almost afraid of the ending at this point. It's been very interesting so far, and I'm here for it. So let's dive right in. Here we go. Based on the glowing indicator, I'm going to guess we need to go that way. Let's see.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Thought I saw something glowing down there, but oh well.
I wish we'd stayed.
Understandably. That's cool. It makes the crunching noises while you step on the peanuts.
But I understand why we left.
Sorry, I keep getting distracted.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Is this my room? Or Edith's room? Or I think it's Edith. I think it's my character's room. My words are getting all befuddled.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Alright. Incense holder? Or a pen?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh, damn.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Ooh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Can I go in? Thank you. Finally get to check out the library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Do I turn here?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Damn.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
I'm in a story within a story. Jesus.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Okay.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Damn, son.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Now I'm getting lost.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
That buck looks awfully familiar.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh god, why is there a rock directly by him? What the hell? Oh, I see a fence.
But when I saw
bed.
them, they felt like old friends.
Bed frame.
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I have old Edie hands.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
I used to do this as a kid.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Trust me, my eyes are wide open.
Appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
What is that?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
I have a lot of questions.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask But I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Damn, dude! How did you die? Is that it? That's it? Cute idea using baby photos. I still have so many questions. So many. I am gonna wait and see if anything happens at the end of the credits, though. So there was nothing at the end credits, not like with Subnautica, but wow, what a ride. And I still don't totally understand what the fuck. Like, I mean, we still don't know what happened to Milton. We never got the answer to him. I don't know what happened to Edith. It sounds like she died. And also that, that scene, I'm not even going to talk about it. People who know what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk about it. I want to also know what happened to Edie. I mean, yes, okay, she was like almost 100 years old. She was literally 93 years old. But still, you don't just keel over and die one day. Like, okay, maybe you do, you know, of old age, but she sounded perfectly healthy. I saw no reason for her to just keel over and die on a random day like that. No, I have so many questions, you guys, so many. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna get them here. I might have to do some researching in the background, but very interesting game. I'd still recommend playing it if you'd like. If you don't want to, that's okay. You just watch my videos, because I literally kept in all of the storyline. So everything that I found, I showed to you guys. It's also a very quick game to play. So it feels like longer because I split mine up, but really it was very, very, very short. So now I'm done with the Finches and Subnautica, and I'm going to have to start finding new games to look at. I am going to be looking at the games that Ryan Parrish suggested, so keep an eye out for some of those videos to come out, and I'm still going to be playing BioShock. I'm also intending to do a couple of videos with my cousin soon, hopefully like The Forest and or Outward. So we're gonna see. Hopefully it won't be too crazy for me the next few weeks. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and that y'all are staying safe, happy, and healthy. I love you guys so much. Bye!